Might be asking, Milky, why are you doing something from a year-old game that you don't even like that much? Why not do something from Silent Hill F?
Because I, don't wanna.
Do you like teens?
Where's that damn
white girl with dirty feet?
Oh, it's me favorite.
Howdy, punks and pals. I'm Milky T, and I make tings. And I'll be real honest, I wasn't expecting to be making this video so soon. See, I had an animation planned, and I had some other videos kind of going, but I kind of had a holiday come up, and then I kind of had my parents visit, and then I kind of got real ill. And while I was real ill, my husband bought me Silent Hill F. I was gonna sleep on this game, wait for it to go on sale, but I'm really glad that I didn't because it is amazing. But I'm sure you know that already because everyone and their mom has been going on about how great this game is. The music, the characters, the themes, everything about it is just
nice?
I feel like somebody climbed into my mind and then pulled out what I would want from a horror game and put it on a computer. And don't even get me started on Hinako. She's officially jumped onto the train of favorite protagonists, and she's riding it straight to Busan. I love her so much that I wanted her as my lock screen on my phone, so I did a quick little doodle in my style, and then, God damn it. Like a woman possessed by a fox spirit, I decided that I needed to sculpt this. So without any further ado, here we go. As per usual, when I'm working with pigmented clays, I start with a white base to kind of bulk it up. For the long limb style, I was kind of inspired by this artist called Nepedus.
Mahajapit.
Anyway, they're really cool. You should go check them out. As for the head, I'm going to stick to my signature big-eared style that I really love so much. I went with her signature metal pipe, even though in the game that's not really my favorite. My favorite is the baseball bat and the sword. Also, her spirit Halloween arm is great. And now I start layering on the pigmented clay, like the flesh bits that go all over her arms and legs and back and all the good parts. This was my 5th attempt at a hand, by the way. I have no excuses. Hands are just kind of difficult. Okay, man? Side note, I just really love this texture when you mix clay together and pull it apart. I've got to use this for a sculpture in the future someday. I don't know, it just looks really cute. Alright, I'm going to start putting some clothes on this naked girl right here. And then I'm adding some wear and tear because I'm doing the bloody one. See, just cutting out the back and ripping it off. I think there's very few things in this world that are cuter than a sailor collar. I don't know, man. They're just too darn cute. Hinako's design altogether was just really neat. I love the classic kind of regular person schoolgirl uniform with the proper length skirt. Speaking of skirts, pleated skirts are the bane of my existence. I don't know how many I've tried to sculpt over the years and they just haven't come out the way I needed them to. But hey, it's fine this time. I can make this one a little uneven because I'm going to add a lot of wear and tear and splatter fake blood on it. So that'll cover up any mistakes, right? As I started wrapping it around her waist, the 2 bits in the middle there kind of split, but I did end up kind of liking how that looked. Lining it up, however, I did kind of screw up there, but I think it looked pretty neat. I really love how you progress through the game and her clothes get all torn up. It's just a really interesting detail. That crease in the sock looked really great to me, and it would have worked for any other character, but I needed her socks to be real smooth and real tight. I had to do the shoes twice because at first I kind of wanted to add a leathery texture to them, and I wanted to get kind of that brown edge on there, but I realized that my character is pretty simplified and I didn't want to overdo it on certain details. I really wanted to simplify this process as much as possible and kind of just make really easy shapes and kind of big cartoony bulky look. Body done, time for hair. And right here, she kind of starts to look a little familiar to me. Can't say why. So I cut in some details with my little scissors and try to get that hair just cartoony right. And it's really uneven here. I would be a terrible hairstylist. Her bangs I did separately and just kind of splatted them on her face. That's how you make bangs, right? The physics of her hair in this game are so darn cute, I can't handle it. Sometimes I'll just swish back and forth while I'm playing. Fantastic. Not gonna lie, getting her face down was a little difficult for me. She's got such a serious face all the time, and I really wanted to go with kind of towards the end when she's losing it and she's decided, hey yo, you took everything from me, I'm gonna start swinging this metal pipe. That was probably my favorite part of the whole game. Our girl is done and she's not taking anything anymore. It's time for everyone to experience the pipe. So that's why she's gritting her teeth right here. Her eyebrows were another thing I redid like 30 times because I just wasn't satisfied with how they were looking. You know, I went with the gray initially and then I go over it with black way later. They did a fantastic job in this game with the eyes, the way that they catch light, how dark they get, just how expressive they can be. I was absolutely in love just watching eyes in the cutscenes. They were great. And as for her head, I'm starting with her hair. I'm going to highlight and add shadows and just get those little details in there with her eyes as well. I ended up kind of painting over the details that I added anyway, but I know they're there and I had a fun time doing it. I really don't like painting, to be honest. I'm not very talented at it, but lately, I don't know, I've been kind of having a good time with it, with these sculptures I've been doing. I popped on her head and I thought to myself, how am I going to bake the rest of this? Well, I guess I landed like this. Look away now if you want to see clean line work. That's right, I mess this up a lot. I actually didn't want to add a lot of details to this because I knew I would get them wrong, and I'm not adding kanji to the back of her collar. I mean, come on, man. Who's got time for that? And while I paint this, I would just like to take the time to gush about this game and how much I love it. Despite not actually being set in my birthplace of Silent Hill, this game really sets the mood and captures that eerie, discomforting vibe that all the original games gave off. And I think Hinako fits right in with all the other protagonists. Old fans might disagree with me, and that's fine. I'm not an old fan, I'll admit. I came into these games pretty late in life, using English, and frankly, they don't really hold a special place in my heart. I'm more of a Resident Evil kind of gal. 3 is my favorite, and I'm going to say that Silent Hill F might have just beat that one out.
We said, shut up, Heather! Sorry. Hinako.
So get your fake fan accusations out of the way in the comments, please and thank you. Rant over. Before I move on with anything else, I have to fill in Hinako's iconic black void up in her skirt. You know, for modesty's sake. Also darken up the spots on her iconic metal pipe to make it look metal. It's time for the part that I had been waiting for the whole time. Adding all the fake blood! Yay! I guess in the context of this figure, it is real blood. But I was really excited for this part. I just love this look so much. It was so fun just watching it go from normal school uniform to complete bloody mess. This poor girl had to go through so many gory enemies all by herself. Like, I didn't see Shu helping. Did you see Shu helping? Not a one. He even had a pipe at one point. What did he do with that? Absolutely nothing? Just go screw himself, I guess? I don't know. And now it's toothbrush time! This is one of my favorite methods, and I never use it for anything ever. But you just take some paint and you put it on a toothbrush and you make a big bloody mess and speckle it everywhere. This is another way you can achieve it, but I don't recommend it. Anyway, we're all done. Ta-da! This one was kind of a quickie. I had a lot of fun with it. It looks messy, but I really like that messy look. My original sketch was supposed to be really sketchy. I don't know how to translate that onto clay other than making it look bad. If you got this far, oh my god, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.